And I know you said Colin. I find that interesting because I remember Snoop Dogg said once, yeah, I produced this, but I would never allow my children to listen to it.
Yeah.
Talk about this. Are they acting? It's good enough for the public, but not good enough for their own family members?
I would say they are acting.
Yeah.
And what I would say as a whole is that hip hop has a negative, overwhelmingly negative impact on young people, especially young black people, young black males in particular. The reason that it has an especially negative impact on young black males is that these hip hop artists are predominantly black. They're predominantly black males. And so these individuals, these young people, are most likely to personally identify with them. And so the fast life that these rappers talk about a lot of times becomes a fantasy for these for these young people. And then when it becomes a fantasy, it turns into a reality. And then the fast life in reality, when you really do live it, a lot of times often means a fast death. Financially, economically, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and mentally. And therein lies the problem.
Yeah, but I also want to say that I think that hip hop has done phenomenal things for race relations at the very same time. Because, you know, it's very hard for, if you go to a Jay-Z concert now, 75% of the people are going to be white. So it brings people together at the same time. Music is the one international language that we all speak.
And that's interesting. You're shaking your head. Tell us why.
I'm shaking my head for a number of reasons. First of all, I think when people argue that hip hop as a whole is good because by cherry picking the rare instances in which it does elevate our young people to a higher level of consciousness, to a higher level of social responsibility, I think that is the height of a disingenuous argument. It is akin to saying that crack cocaine is good for you because it gives you energy. Yes, it does give you energy, but when you do a holistic analysis of the impact of crack cocaine, the costs of smoking crack cocaine significantly outweigh any marginal benefit gained from increased energy. You see the promotion of misogyny. You see the promotion of violence. You see the promotion, in fact, of aggression. He talked about improving racial relations, but you actually see the promotion of aggression towards police officers. And sometimes when you listen to, for example, NWA back in the 1990s, they had a song called F the Police. Now, how in turn does that inform the interactions that our young black males are going to end up having with police officers? And a lot of times what happens is ultimately there's an inflammation in racial tension, and there's an inflammation and tension between our young people and the law enforcement authorities that are supposed to be protecting their communities.